Welcome back to Crusader No Remorse. This is a lore episode before I delve into Mission 13. We're not far from completing this series. I've got the hint book open on screen, and we'll be sifting through part of that. Not the parts that warn you to save now, save often, SNSO. Not the developer notes, not map layouts, not cheat codes. Instead focusing on weapons as well as the enemy types we've been encountering. Currently on screen is a weapon damage breakout showing how effective the weapons are along with what shields are effective against those weapon types. Earlier, buried under some other stuff in the book, there's a review over what happens whenever you get into a fight and potentially take damage. For example, shields are an all or nothing affair. Shields either absorb all of an attack, or if they're insufficient to absorb the damage of that attack, absorb none of the attack. Very valuable, shields are. But obviously, not everything's effective against them. It's a good thing the Graviton is effective against the Pulsar, though at 250 damage, that would one-shot us. We have 150 health points. You can see where jetpacks and AR-7 rocket launchers would be problematic. Grenade launchers, not inherently so. Spider bombs, though, definitely. Transitions into breaking down like what the effects are, like the greatest possible damage of types of things, noting that there is a random factor into damage calculations as well. Transitioning now into Who'd I Just Kill, which is going to review the various enemy types that we've encountered thus far. Silencers, for example, us, are never an enemy type that we encounter in the game. There's only one of us. The rest of the security cartel, like the upper echelon, is busy elsewhere, not getting involved in our antics. We have automated personnel. We've got androids, which we've seen thus far. They're not too terribly dangerous. We've got couriers, those little black Roomba things, like the vacuum bots. Solartrons. We've encountered one of those in that Easter egg area much earlier in the game. We'll see more. We've got roaming Susans, Thermatrons, as well as Vtrons. You've seen the power of the Vtrons in action. Beyond that, we have guards. We talked about those earlier in this series. They don't have much going for them. Their loot drops are not that great. Soldiers, and keep in mind the difficulty level does modify loot drop percentages. A 6,000 credit bonus. Woohoo! The Special Forces soldiers, the Stormtroopers, which the game argues that we haven't killed any at all. A blanket waiver agreement. But, you know, they have some nice firepower. They've got an ionic shield. Really shown themselves to be sturdy. These elite stormtroopers, who are dicks. That AR-7 rocket launcher secondary. Oof. Disgusting. And then these grenade-style guys who hunker down, like on a knee, just perfectly perched to ruin everything forever. The Enforcers, whom we've just started facing. These groomed career soldiers just beneath Silencers. Plenty of health. Their primary weapon is the UV-9 laser, which if you don't have a Graviton, one hit kills you. Their secondary weapon is the GL-303, which completely bypasses your shield. Horrendous. And we've got our Kim suit guys, office workers and scientists. He's gun candy. Maintenance workers and senators. Before transitioning, now the book does into... So we had like a weapon bit, and then we had the people bit, and now we're actually going to delve more into the lore of the guns. AC-88 Reaper, which is a beauty. The addition of a Teflon-lined barrel doubles the refire rate. That's the shotgun that we're currently using right now. It's pretty yummy. AR-7 rocket launcher, we've got that on hand too. Only man-portable WEC weapon capable of firing rockets. Little adorable mini rockets. AR-7 users must obtain a specific endorsement on their weapon permit. The BA-40 Patriot. Ugh. The BA-41 Peacemaker. Ugh. The EM-4 Vortex, which delivers primarily damage against servomechs, but so do my projectile weapons. Then they also don't drain my suit energy, so whoop-de-doo. Our GL-303 grenade launcher, our GEP gun, our lockpick that has been with us for so long in this game. One member of every WC fire team required to carry this. The PA-21 Arbitrator, laser beam weapon, pew! The PA-31 Adjudicator, laser rifle, harder pew-pew. All users must be trained and registered by the WEC. The PL-1 Unifier, a plasma weapon. Specialized. The RP-22 Conciliator, which is the weaker version of the assault rifle that we're currently using, the RP-32 Pacifist. What a name, right? The nice rifle to be using. Obviously, though, we swapped it out for the AC-88 as soon as we got our hands on that. We've been mowing through ammo for that, too. We have the old shotgun that we were once using. The elephant of all the WEC shotgun arsenal. Sportsmen have adopted its use. You do have to complete an 8-hour handling course. You want to use it and you're not part of the military. The UV-9 Pulsar. Energy weapons in this game I'm fairly about, for reasons that have been conveyed over the course of the series. And then moving on to energy shields and so forth and so have you. Plenty of stuff to see in the book. Lore about ionic shields and plasma shields. We started with this. We moved on to that plasma shield. And then picked up the Graviton Shield prototype. No known kinetic or electromagnetic force short of the megaton range can penetrate this field. We got our enhanced model prototype. Then batteries, chemical batteries, fission batteries, fusion. We have our energy cells that we've been snacking on throughout this entire series. The primary consumable that hasn't been ammunition for us. Explosives, the det packs, which are okay against stationary targets, but aren't that particularly effective at all, except as a means to save some ammo or hit something through walls. Limpet mines, which are fairly meh, and then spider bombs, which are pretty damn useful. Guided by a handheld joystick unit. The EMP inhibitor, which does have some value in buying sometimes so that we're not immediately eviscerated by Vtron mechs or even Solartrons when we encounter those, as we shall. Medkits. And then it goes on to maps. We don't need any map knowledge. Alright, that's our lore taken care of, a lore interlude before we embark on our mission to save Colonel Ely. I thought it was a worthwhile endeavor. Well, I thought to share it. The hint book is entertaining, you know. Older, like, instruction... I am someone who enjoyed reading instruction manuals, even for games I didn't own or couldn't play at the time, just because of the details or lore or just humor that could be included in them. A pastime from my youth, which has faded due to the prevalence of digitally distributed media. I mean, it's lowered the cost of games. No need for those physical publishing costs. It's a good evolution, but it's bittersweet. Looking over at my bookshelf with manuals to games like Daggerfall, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri, XCOM Apocalypse. memories. Anyway, coming up, Mission 13, beginning the in-game process with these final 3 missions. Certainly a change from how relaxing Mission 12 was. This will be brutal, and I don't remember all of it, and there's some length to it. So look forward to copious amounts of death, I reckon. See you then.